everybody that played at Long Beach Poly.
Want to get
Let's get
everybody that
everybody
played
that
at
played
Long
at
Beach Poly?
and Arizona State. Fuck, bring Herm Edwards back. Let him be the defensive coordinator.
Raider Nation Live.
It got Marcus Peters written all over it for me.
Oh Jesus, Gravy's already talking shit. Welcome everybody to Raider Nation Live.
I like it. A lot.
Yeah, but I don't want to get negative on this Taco Tuesday.
I think he's a guy like. I know people are gonna look at it and be like, "Fuck, another Patriots guy." I thought we were gonna try to get rid of the Patriots way, but I think the Patriots got rid of him because he wasn't the Patriots way. You know what I mean? And I think that he's gonna fit in just perfect over here now.
Raider Nation Live, what's going on, man? That's your host, Joe. We got Gabe in the building. Baby, we're just in the back there.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Just kind of waiting for everybody to pull up and shit real quick.
Yo, why you always forget me, man?
I said Gravy.
Oh.
But see, look, even if you look at the thumbnail, bro, you're even in the middle, bro. Raider Nation Live on Raider Nation Live's channel is pushed to the side for Coach
Gravy in the middle.
It's not big enough. It's not big enough.
It's not big enough. You need to make it bigger. Yeah, anybody that's pulling up that hasn't been here before, man, we need to get Coach Gravy to 500 because I'm not splitting my 70% with group.
The way you guys pumping me up like that. There's probably there's a cruise ship. There's a cruise ship that my wife's on and see how many I get after that. I'm doing what Gabe did. I mean, better not come off that damn boat.
You're gonna have like 20.
For real.
That's so stupid. Welcome everybody. This is Raider Nation Live. I'm your host, Dirty Low. We got Coach Gravy in the building. We got Raider Gabe. We are
What's up?
Raider Nation Live. What's going on, man? Hopefully everyone's having a good day on Taco Tuesday night. Everyone's nice and full. I'm sipping on my little cup of Joe. Hopefully everyone's having a good day. If you guys just tuning in, Raider Gabe hit his 500 and had a smoke out hour this morning.
Wake and bake.
I apologize. Wake and bake. I was baked.
He just woke up. He just woke up from his nap.
For real,
yeah,
bro.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
Yeah, Gabe ended up getting what do you got? You got everything already, right? You got everything, right?
The membership stuff,
and
all of that. Yeah, for sure.
Your boy was a little busy today, so I'll be by Thursday. You guys can subscribe and do all that. Send me a $2.
You're still building that aircraft carrier in the backyard.
I'm building the aircraft carrier with wooden tools, bro. I'm building the aircraft carrier for some squirrels. Anyways, we're Raider Nation Live, man. Thank you guys for pulling up, man. I want to give a shout out to one of the younger homies. Me and Gabe were on the show the other day. If you look at the top left corner, I'll be in the top left corner. Top corner. You can see right there, Raider Nation Live. Shout out to Rafa. He made me that.
Yeah.
And, so I put it up there for him. It's right there, man. We did a show and he had sent it to me and I just kind of totally forgot. You know what I mean? So that's all. That's a logo that he made for me. So Rafa, thank you. I appreciate it, man. We're gonna get to the chat and we're gonna get into it, man. Like I always tell everybody, be thankful for what you do got and what you don't, and don't drink and drive. But anyways, Raider Pete, can I get a Raiders? Raiders.
Should got me in the middle.
In the middle of it, yeah. Wild Turkey, Raider Pete in the bed, the building. He's saying thank you, Wild Turkey. Jaws in the building. What's going on, Jaws? Everyone's showing love right now. Raider Pete. Is gravy acceptable on tacos? Shit, here we go. Shit. Mm-hmm. I was already starting. Dolphins beat the Patriots twice. Broncos, Chargers, Panthers, Giants, no weapons soon. We'll face the Bills, Chiefs, Eagles. They lost. We got a lot of weapons, better than 6 teams. Dolphins beat. Yep, we got a wide receiver, tight end, running back, and offensive lineman. Yeah, we're gonna get into that, brother. Rafa, what's going on, brother? Salute. What's going on? What's going on, brother? Salute. Cool Cat, what's up, brother?
Right again.
Milka Beezy, what's up, bro? Jack Jones, welcome to the nation. Yeah, we were just talking about that. Gravy's already on the Marcus Peters shit. We're gonna talk about that, bro. That's gonna be a big topic of subject. I had a feeling.
Marcus Peters spot.
Yeah, so that's a plus. He's taking Marcus Peters' spot. So, anyways, yeah, Cool Kev's giving you congratulations, bro. DeLuna, what's going on, bro? Salute, man. Hopefully you have no more. Yeah, he might. See, I like that word, might. It's the way you use the English language, might. So yeah, so he might be a good addition. Right away, what's going on, brother? Salute to you, man. Circus, best I can give you is 2 cents, low. Gabe, sex is measured in smoke. So let's take a toke. There you go. Shit. Arnold, what's going on, bro? Salute. Roach Crib, hey yo, what's going on, brother? Alfredo, what's going on? Salute. Charm City's showing love, and Allegitarian 207, what is going on? So the Raiders have a new possible. What were you saying, Gabe? That he has like a, what is it, like a 4.2 speed, 4.3, some crazy
4.3 speed. You know, he was actually he was known as the speedster in New England. That they even, you know, throw him in there at offense. You know what I mean? To run some go routes and shit like that. But yeah, no, he plays good in special teams as well too. But I think he's just gonna be able to be a good depth piece, dog, and he could turn into, because he was a surprisingly, you know, he had a surprisingly very good year last year. He was having some trouble this year, you know, running into trouble with I think the organization, you know, having curfew problems. You know, he had that. I think that he was caught with guns in his backpack or something like that. So I know he ended up getting some like community service for that shit. But we're gonna see, man, if we could just, you know, be a little bit of discipline, which is gonna be, you know, kind of a big thing to see in Vegas. But yeah, man, he's familiar with AP. You know, I mean, he's been with him since he was fucking, you know, a kid, basically. You know, I mean, at Long Beach, he's a Long Beach native, basically, and and he went to Long Beach Poly. You know what I mean? Arizona State. You know what I mean? He ended up following him to Arizona State because he signed with USC, and then ended up going to Arizona State. He transferred to Arizona State. So, but we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see what he can do here. I mean, I don't think it was much. You know what I mean? We put a waiver on him. We got him. You know what I mean? It's I think it's a low risk, you know, possibly high reward type shit. You know what I mean? So
you had something to do with that. I know you had something to do.
I had nothing to do with it. I mean, it's my friend.
He even got fake chicks getting on his chat now.
I have to, bro. See, I told him too. I was like, "Why you gonna say something? You start roasting me." Shut up. Shout out, Karina, man. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Shit. I'm proud of you, bro.
Anyways, nice to see the smile. Seems like all the new vibe has us going in the right way. Yeah, I believe that. I agree with that, bro. So what do you think? What do you truly think about this whole situation, Gravy? Because I know you're kind of like a little bit on the fence about it. So,
well, what Gabe's saying is he's fast. He went on go routes. Well, that's all nice and dandy. Can he play corner? Because you can't just. That's what we're gonna see against this offense. This offense is number one or top 3 in every category that we're in there. Rushing yards, top 3. Passing, top 3. Total, 1. Third downs, 1. We got to stop that. And I don't think a dude from Long Beach Poly that's good friends went to college with this guy and ran go routes for the New England Patriots and didn't get along with Belichick's shit is going to do anything for us at the time for this game.
Yeah, I kind of agree right here with what Roach is saying right here. They only brought him in because of me, probably because of me, and they probably be out for a little bit. They said the reports are saying that he was celebrating afterwards, but it's still concussion protocol, so that's possibly it. And because there is nobody left, so I mean, yeah.
What's his stats? His covering. I didn't look at that. He's a cornerback, right?
Yeah, he's a cornerback. Yeah.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah, he had two interceptions last year. You know, with them, he had 2 interceptions in 13 games. A 1 forced fumble. Yeah, he wasn't too bad last year, dog. He wasn't great. Passer the passer rating against him was under 70. You know what I mean? So he's pretty solid when he can. When he gets a chance, it's just this year I think he was getting in. He was in the doghouse with the Patriots. You know what I mean? So it's just we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see if he can do that. I like that he's real familiar with Miami. You know what I mean? Playing in the NFC, in the AFC East. You know what I mean? So hopefully that can allow him to maybe possibly play even as soon as this week. So, but we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see if it's I don't think it was nothing to bring him in here. You know what I mean? They put a waiver out on him, so it's just we're gonna see, bro. And I think they got rid of him because he wasn't a Patriot. I know most guys are gonna like I was saying earlier, they're gonna be like, you know what I mean? He's a Patriot. You know what I mean? I thought we were getting rid of the Patriot way, but he's just. I think that they got rid of him because he wasn't. He wasn't fitting that mold. You know what I mean? So, and I think he'll fit in good here, though.
Raider Peter has a question. Does Jack Jones guy tackle, or is he another Matador? From what I was seeing,
yeah.
I'll pull up his records right now.
Tackles this year, not many. Last year he had 25.
He's only played 4 games so far this year.
Yeah, this year he only has 4 tackles, but he hasn't, like I said, he's been in the doghouse this year. He hasn't really got any much playing time and shit like that. So, especially with the this last game, I don't think they let him play at all because he came in. I think he was late at curfew over there in Germany, so he was basically like he sat the bench the whole time because you know how they are over there. You know they're real strict on that bullshit. So he didn't play at all this game, and then he from the beginning of the season, from his allegations off season with the guns, he kind of was came into the season already in the doghouse over there. So hopefully there's a new beginning for him, dog, like along with everybody else from this organization. You know what I mean? Hopefully this can, kind of bring him back to his form of last year. You know what I mean? Because he was pretty damn good last year.
So right now, from what I'm seeing, what it says right here, he's played 17 games, 42 total. I apologize. His career.
He had a pick 6 last year.
Yeah, he had 33 solo in 17 games. He has 33 solo, 9 assists, forced fumble return, 2 interceptions, 40 yards, and a touchdown. So
I didn't know that. Speedalone, he missed the first 6 games this year with the hamstring, so that's why he doesn't really have. He only has 8 tackles this year. He's only played really in 3 games because this last game he didn't play at all. So he only played in 3 games.
Bro, did you communicate with this guy right here? Or?
What do you mean?
Kevin, he's just sitting there, but his device isn't connected.
Yeah, no, that's well, I was gonna have my boss pull up, but it's for some reason it's not letting me grab him. So I sent him a message right now.
Oh, you know why? You know why? Because you have the custom layout on. If you have to go back to the 4 layout, so you can be able to put him on. I did that shit yesterday. Now you can bring him on.
They need to connect. Oh, that's what it's saying right now, that he needs to connect his microphone and all that stuff.
But like if you have that layout though too, yesterday I was trying that too when or this morning when people were on there and I had the 3 layout and I was trying to put somebody else on there, but he wouldn't come on the screen. I was like, what the fuck? And then and then I went back to the 4 and then it let me.
We did that. Yeah, I was gonna bring my boss in. It was kind of like we're gonna try to wing it, see what it is, because he works swing shift. We haven't talked to him in a while. My boss, if you guys don't know, he's all damn near at every Raider game. And he's pretty known with the black hole and all this stuff. He has the whole group. They have the Raider Nation Explosion. They're supposed to be doing one in Vegas, and I haven't talked to him in a minute. And because we're missing in time and all that stuff, so I was gonna invite him, and he was gonna call from work. But maybe we'll get him in during the before on the bye week during a normal day and stuff like that. But yeah. Anyways,
he's trying to get on.
Yeah, I seen that he was trying to get on. Shout out Raider Squid, bro. What's going on, brother? Hopefully you're having a good one, man. I haven't talked to Squid in a minute, bro.
Yeah.
Well, Gabe, it looks like this dude is like he can't. He doesn't want to follow directions, man. You go to Germany with the football team and you're late. That's not. It doesn't matter who you like. Rules are rules, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You gotta. No matter if it's New England or no matter if it's the Raiders or whatever, he has a problem with that. So
Yeah, no, but just you've heard that from plenty of other organizations. Like even when you watch the pivot, you hear Channing Crowder and shit like that. Like those motherfuckers were always late. It's just who enforces it. What you hear when you hear it from it. I mean, it's really who
you hear it
enforces
from
it.
Channing Crowder, but who was Channing Crowder in football?
Yeah, no, for sure. But what I mean is like that you hear it from his story. You hear his stories. What I mean is that you hear his stories, and it wasn't only him. Like when he would take out guys from the team and all that shit. It's just like it's basically who reports it, who enforces it. Which organizations enforce it really much. You know what I mean? It's like that's the thing, and I think the Patriots are always going to enforce that shit. You know what I mean? So like especially under Bill. You know what I mean? Because it's he rules with that. Like they say with the iron fist, I guess. And it's just, I think it's just a little bit more. Yeah, I think that's why he got cut for sure. Yeah, I just think that's he wasn't. Hopefully that could change over here though, and he can kind of bring it together, and it's not because it's not.
I hope that AP won't let shit like that slide. We're not going to Germany.
I also think he has more respect for AP because, like you said, AP said today, he's known him since he was 13.
Yeah,
he played with his son. You know what I mean? That he played. That guy played with his son and shit like that. He's known. He pretty much known him since he was a fucking little kid. So I think he also has more respect for AP. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Just for this. Well, I mean, just because you said that, I'm gonna give the dude a shot. But Peters was no from the get-go because I knew Peters already. This dude, I don't know him. I didn't see, but I just heard that he fucked up. His football mentality, there's something wrong with it. But he's fast. He'll be fast in the best corner, but if you don't follow the rules, he'll still be cut out. You might be given a longer leash, but I'm willing to, hey, all right, let's see what's up. He might just be back of the bench. You know what I mean? Maybe just a practice guy gets hurt because somebody's out, but I'm sure he's a good kid.
Very well could be just a dead piece. But this week, I think he's gonna. I like Tyler Hall. I actually like Tyler Hall. You know what I mean? So I think he should get the most,
there, man.
Yeah, he should get the most reps regardless. Of a guy that's coming off the bench. You know what I mean? Especially this guy's coming in off of on a Tuesday. He probably won't get here till tomorrow. Which the teammates reporting back to the facility till tomorrow anyway. But it's just like is a couple of days only to prepare. You know what I mean? I get it. He's familiar with Miami and stuff like that. It's just that you kind of want to have somebody that's familiar with your whole defensive scheme more, and that's why I think you should give Tyler Hall more of a chance this week for sure.
I like what Vic says right here. Is there's going to be a good ass game this week in Rams versus DA. I mean Ramses versus DA. Now we played DA fucking mossed his ass. Remember that one couple catches that he had against him at the Rams game. Ramsey about 4 years ago, I would have took him and considered him one of the best cornerbacks, but he's lost a step.
Now DA put up almost 90 yards against Sauce. That's respect. You know what I mean? That he got off on Sauce, but Ramsey, he ain't shit.
And I think Aiden's just gonna get better, bro. Aiden's just gonna get better. You know what I mean? He's not gonna be perfect still. You know what I mean? He's still only, he's still very young in his career and everything like that. But I think every game is just big time for him, dog. Because nothing can beat reps, bro. Nothing can beat these fucking big time reps that he's getting. You know what I mean? So. Especially getting these 2 wins, the confidence that he's building, you know what I mean? It's just everybody having his back, you know what I mean? It's just like giving him game balls after the game and shit like that. So I just think, and then just everything you hear about him, like guys are already leaving the building, and this dude's in the fucking lunch room, studying the fucking playbook, you know what I mean? Studying the playbook still, going over the fucking plays and shit like that, and over his, his protection shit and all that shit. So. I like what I'm hearing out of Aiden. It's just that I think he's gonna get better, bro. And these are the games where we're really gonna be able to see it, dog. Because I think there's gonna be some adversity in these type games. There's adversity in not all games that are Raiders, but you know what I mean. These are gonna be those games that are really eye openers for the public, for the media, for the national public. You know what I mean? So I think we're gonna get on the map this week, dog. We're gonna show I think that. Everyone, I think we're gonna show everyone that this is a a different Raider team for sure, dog. Like, because they've been kind of still downplaying our wins the last 2 weeks. You know what I mean? Because they're the New York teams, they're the quarterbacks that we've been playing. But fuck all of that. You know what I mean? It's we've been coming out with wins and just a totally different team in my eyes, dog. And now it's time for everybody else to see it.
Dang, Miguel said, I said Ramsey is washed. He said he's not washed. Adams is just that dude. Yeah, that's true too. But I was saying,
he did come back in his first game. He did come back in his first game from fucking injury this year and fucking got a pick.
Yeah.
He baited that fool clean too. Like he fucking went inside, like he acted like he was gonna go inside, and then fucking just broke to the outside and baited that fool stick.
Our defense needs to have that. You know, as far as we're 10 games in, game of their lives. Game of their lives to play.
For sure.
It's wonderful.
These dudes put up 435 yards a game.
Average.
Yeah.
That's number one in the NFL.
Not this Sunday.
Number one. I'm with you. They're one. We're 31st at 275.
All right.
Our offense.
So I'm gonna look some shit up. Come on. You want me to start talking? I'm gonna read this real quick and I'll start looking some shit up.
I'm normally not a stat. I'm normally not a stat guy, but I said these dudes, their offense cannot be that number one at this, number one at that, number one at that. They got to be down on something. They're in the best in fourth. They're in the best in fourth downs.
All right. I'm gonna read this real quick and then I'll get on to it. I think shout out Vic, Sacramento, bro. Salute to you, bro. Thank you for pulling up, man. Shout out to everybody in the building. We got like 45 people in the building. Make sure you hit that like.
Rose Cliff, Steve DeLuna.
Rose Cliff, yep. DeLuna is in here. Rose Cliff has been saying some good stuff too about what's the name? Fucking Jack. Fucking goddamn it. I'm already drawing a blank. I've been like that all fucking day. I've been drawing blanks all goddamn day. It's crazy.
A lot of those yards came against at the time the Dolphins, they put up 70, and then the fucking, the Panthers, they put up 42. But yeah, they are a good team. They are 70. Yeah, they are a good offense for sure. In those two games alone, they put up more than 100. You know what I mean? More than 110 points. But it's just other games. When they play some good teams, like not even shit, they got killed by the Bills. They by the Eagles, you know what I mean? The Eagles were able to but those are good defenses as well too, though. So, but we're gonna see, man. We're gonna see this week for sure, man.
Shit, I was gonna say. So I was gonna read this real quick. It says, I think it's gonna be a slot machine with 13 and the rookie tight end that's gonna end up getting a lot of these catches, and 8 just went baby. Yep, I agree with that. This might be the breakout game. Renfro, I feel like Hunter Renfro is brewing. TD brewing. Just feel like the right match. Yep, biggest matchup this weekend is gonna be both game plan versus Miami's defense. We're gonna have to put them in the 30. Put up 30 to have a shot. Jack Jones probably better than alternative 24. Yes, sir. I really appreciate that. Rolling Dubs, what's going on, bro? Salute, man. Circus in the building too. His name is Jack in Offla.
We for sure are gonna have to fucking put up some more points this week. For sure.
So let's look at the team that played.
31 points a game, almost 32 points a game.
Yeah, there's no way we're not winning without putting at least 24 points up there, dog.
We gotta cut them in half, bro. We have to play defense that good to cut them in half. If you cut that in half, then
I'm not gonna go super crazy like that. We have to score 30, whatever, because I think that means I'm just gonna be really disrespecting the defense. But I think 24 with this offense, you know what I mean? That offense is, I think that's not really disrespecting our defense and shit like that. But I think we can score 24. We have a good chance. We'll have a good chance at the end. But our defense does for sure, like Gravy said, has to play a great game, dog. A good disciplined game with no penalties. You know what I mean? And we gotta be opportunistic when we get a chance to get the football. If we get a chance to get our hands on the football, do not drop it, dog. You know what I mean? Do not drop it. Peters, if you do get a chance this week, man, come on, man. It's like you had multiple chances. I know you got a pick 6 this year and shit like that, but we have to be able to be opportunistic this week. We've kind of been, the last couple of weeks, but We have to continue it. We gotta be able to cause some fits for Tua, bro, because if he gets in a groove with those receivers, and then possibly getting his rookie running back, and they still have most start, it's gonna be a pretty tough day for the defense, but we have to.
I'm telling you yesterday, bro. I'm telling you that yesterday. Who Marcus Peters shouldn't even be in this game. They should have Hall there. They should be putting Hall in, and then put Hobbs there. He can't cover none of these dudes. Even though they're not going deep, everybody sees a deep ball to Tyreek, and sometimes that gets open. But our safeties are pretty good. I like to say our safeties are pretty good at getting back.
Mm-hmm.
He might not split the middle of them, but
Morgan Epps are gonna have to play some discipline ball this week.
Yeah,
for sure, bro.
They haven't really been tested
in the red zone there.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
They haven't really been tested deep at all.
That's why I said the only way to, who's gonna cover Tyreek, who's gonna cover Waddle, who's gonna cover H out of the backfield.
My defense is.
And no, we got to get to Tua. That's our best defender. Crosby on Tua, Wilson on Tua, Bilal Nichols on Tua.
Malcolm Kuntz.
Malcolm Kuntz, yep.
He's been, hey, dog. I see some shit out of Malcolm Kuntz last week that I was like, oh wow, dog. Like that sack was great. You know what I mean? Don't get like that shit was great. But there was also some other plays where this fool was pancaking fools on the bull rush. Like this fool was getting pressure, dog. I like the way Malcolm Kuntz is starting to get those reps and he's starting to put in work, dog. So I think especially on passing downs, I like Malcolm Kuntz in there on passing downs. I think he can, and this is a team that likes to kind of spread it out. So hopefully Kuntz and Max can do their thing this week, dog. And the interior guys too as well, dog. They're guys that have been getting better recently, so they have to keep that up. You know what I mean? With the likes of Adam Butler, Jenkins, Bilal Nichols, and fucking it's just all of those guys need to keep stepping it up, dog, and just keep getting pressure up the middle. Even Tillery, I see Tillery a couple of times, even drawing a fucking holding call and shit like that because he had pressure on the quarterback, which that offensive lineman had pretty much had no other choice but to hold because if not, it was going to be a sack. But yeah, the interior linemen, they're going to have to play like that and better this week, bro, because we're going to have to put pressure on Tua to have a chance in this game for sure.
Yeah. We got saying Miami scarier off of yards after catch and the D ball. Tua is going to be tuna sandwich after the Condor and Company feast. Chris, what's going on, bro? Salute, man. Hopefully having a good one. You better not quit on the plays when he's not around his assignment. Yeah, that's you know what, Sergis, that's a good observant.
Hey,
I know
we're gonna have Ace Ventura looking for us this weekend. Now we're gonna be trying some.
Where's the Dolphins at? There's a point that I got to make right now that I was looking at. So who have the Dolphins really played, right? And let's really look at it. They played the Chargers. They beat them by 2 points, right? Chargers have been giving up a lot of fucking points, right? So the Dolphins
That's when the Chargers were hurt.
Yeah. So okay, but I mean, that's that right there too. And we were going at them with with McDaniels and shit. But this is a different offense. Similar but different, you know what I mean? But let me just get back into it. So Dolphins barely beat the Patriots by fucking a touchdown. They fucking creamed fucking the Broncos by 50 fucking points. That right there. Oh, I'm sorry. I know. When I said it like twice and it kind of came out. I was like, yeah, I should have said that.
You got me riled up when you said that.
Can't be talking about cream over here. No, it's still stupid. But then the Bills, the bipolar ass Bills turn around and fucking put up 48 on them. You know what I mean? So I'm seeing the fucking trend here. Giants put up numbers on them. They've been okay. The Panthers put up numbers on them. So the numbers are there, right? The Eagles kept them under 17. The Patriots, when they play the Patriots again, they beat them again, but a little bit more this time. It was 17-31. But then the Chiefs, with their defense is okay. You know what I'm saying? And they barely lost by they're okay. They're not.
That's how they're winning football games, Lo, right now.
Well, their offense is winning football games. That's what they're doing.
Their defense is winning football games for them.
The Chiefs had went up 21-0 in that game, dog. I mean, the Miami made it a game at the end, and they still had a chance to score at the end and tie the game. But
because of defensive shit,
they could have a bad game. They could have a bad game. You know what I mean? It's just we gotta be very disciplined out there, dog, and just no fucking boneheaded mistakes where like these fucking just mishaps on assignments. You know what I mean? Just missing assignments and shit. Like you cannot do that against this offense, dog. Like especially because like my nephew was saying, dog, Miguel, he was. They could take a fucking 5-yard route, a 5-yard screen and take it to the house. You know what I mean? Tyreek and Jalen Waddle. So you got to fucking you got to play disciplined ball and you got to be and be able to know your angles, know your fucking just be able to fucking get off of blocks well and wrap up. Forget the fucking big hit, dog. Wrap up and let's play a clean game, bro. And I think we could get out of here with the win, dog. We could get out of Miami with the fucking win.
Shout out to
they're real good in space, bro. When they have all this space, they catch the ball, and they got space. That's where they fucking explode.
And
so
I have confidence.
Minimize that. You gotta minimize that. So that's get to Tua, and Tua's a headache, a sneeze away from being out the league, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I don't want to hurt the dude, but you got to do what you got to do if you're a defensive end or a tackle. Even if it's a little bit late.
What's going on? What's up, brother?
Because that's the way those teams beat them, bro. Their 2 losses is because defensive fronts got to Tua, got to his ass where he couldn't do nothing. And if those receivers can't catch the ball, they ain't gonna do nothing with it.
Cut Hoyer. Hey, shout out to Auntie Six, man. He had a question for us. He goes, if you could cut one player right now, who would it be? And I'm adding and why. Stephen Lewis said Hoyer.
Marcus Peters.
Marcus Peters. Nutty, what up, bro? Salute. Hope you have a good night, bro.
I would go with probably since we don't need probably either Brandon Bolden. Get the fuck out of here. What is he still doing here?
He's our special teams guy.
Get the fuck out of here. Get him out of here. Yeah, I don't want to see that dude anymore. He reminds me of the old regime. Get him out of here.
Get him out of here. Shit. Yep,
special teams does it. He does real good special teams. Yeah, I know you want to say Peters. Just say it, Gabe. Just say it.
Nah, I'm with. I don't know. I'm gonna give him the O one time. I'll give him the O one time. I'll let him finish out the year and just let it be. After that, I don't want to see him in 24 ever again. You can go 23, 21, 22, any one of those. I don't want to. He totally just ruined number 24 for me. Bro.
Take your ass back to Oakland.
You know,
Peter had the chance. Peter had the chance to by some miracle maybe could turn it around, but we've seen enough out of Brandon Bolden. He ain't playing. He ain't doing shit. Get him out of here.
Yep.
He's a special team, yeah.
You need the special teams, bro. Come on, man.
I don't even see them on special teams for reals. Like I've seen other dudes on special teams like Palamau. I've seen dudes like the gunners like Apula. I've seen dudes like that. More on the special
Mike
teams.
Mike G, what up?
Mike G.
Does he have a segment today? Does Mike G have a segment today? Or?
No, I'm waiting for him to just tell me I got the segment of the week, and he can just come.
That's Wednesdays, huh? That's Wednesdays.
Wednesdays. So we're having a new segment with Mike G. Mike G tells it how it is, bro, on fucking the Pick'em show. So we'll see Mike G tomorrow.
He's Hollywood. We could only get him for one day.
For only one day, yeah. We had to put a pitch in and get him on the panel. Last week when we had him on there, it was, we took a loan out. You know what I mean? Got some co-signers.
He got me hyped, bro. He got me hyped getting ready for that game.
I know.
Gam, what up, Gam?
What's up, Gam? Salute, bro. Salute. Shit. So yeah, but I mean, overall, what Chris was saying over here, he was basically saying that if we turn around and start pressuring Tua, he's useless. You know what I mean? He gets pressured and stuff like that. He doesn't want to get hurt again. And to be honest with you, I know I said it a while back that, I was like, oh, when we face Miami, I'm not really worried because I figured Tua was gonna be hurt because he's always hurt. He actually stood pretty healthy this whole time. So yeah, it kind of backfired on what I said, but fuck it. You know what I mean? We're here now. We have a different attitude, bro, and
Like,
different.
He can be got. He can be got, bro. If Graham dials it up,
Pyro.
he can be got.
If Max gets too early, dog, watch out. He's a dude that's he's been mostly, kind of clean this year, but Max is that type of dude that can put some fear in these type of quarterbacks, dog. Sometimes also because he's always around the corner, dog. He's always around the corner, and it's just you could get in their head early if he could get to them early in the game. So I think that's what I'm hoping on. Just let's get to Tua early, bro, and then just make him kind of a short arm throw because he's worried about the rush. So I think that's the biggest key to the game this week, man. Our front four have to play out of their minds this week for sure.
That's my prediction.
Hey, Furpo, what's good, bro? I don't know if you see me, heard me or not, but I just want to tell you what's up, bro. Salute.
Pyro's
in the building. SoCal Sal's in the building, man. Shit.
I like them dudes. They're always in here.
Yeah, appreciate all you guys for calling in, man. Appreciate
57 people in here, man. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. Remember, get Gravy.
For the Black Raiders.
Everybody was in here. Go to Coach Gravy right now. Fucking, or when you can, dog, just fucking go. Subscribe, dog. Fucking that way. When we can get up, that we can get him up there too, and we could all,
either that or feel sorry for me.
Smack's the fool for that one, bro. I want to throw him gang signs. He wants him to throw him gang signs up again, man. That's fucked up.
He was throwing up gang signs.
That's when
what's going
that's
on,
when
bro?
Peters will come in handy right there.
I thought he was throwing. I thought he was a crib. No, I thought he was a crib when he fucking got here. He was like, I look like he was throwing up the seat.
Just subscribe to the Gravy, bro. Damn, bro. He's back to.
Dog, you like that with me, man? Come on. Everybody listens to you, bro.
The letter of the day is C for
C.
Creed.
For see ya. No, shit.
Don't get it twisted too. That's another good coach on the other sideline too.
That guy looks like he's on a good one, bro, or like he's always coming down from a good one from the night before because he talks like
his name is too close to McDaniels.
McDaniels, bro. Like, yeah, it's just like
I let him win.
Yeah, we can't.
He almost was out of football, bro. He was an alcoholic.
We can't let him win. Just minus the S. That's it. It's McDaniel. We can't let him win. Fuck that shit. We gotta go in there and just we can't
let that McDaniel name hurt us twice.
Yeah, fuck that shit. We gotta go in there and take that shit, bro.
That little C, that little Nick C, we can't let it hurt us twice.
He said he can't let it hurt us twice. The little C. So stupid.
You gotta be wary. Yeah, Colton. We'll see tomorrow, Raider Pete. I think that's going to be the news tomorrow because you know how, guys ain't really in the building into tomorrow to actually practice. I think there's guys in the building. There's guys in the building getting treatment and shit like that, of course. But and I'm pretty sure Colton's been in there since fucking Sunday night and Monday too and everything. But we're gonna see tomorrow. We'll for sure see tomorrow if he's out on the field with at least at a limited capacity. You know what I mean? So it'll be good to see him at least out there. You know what I mean? At a limited capacity because that means that's he's gonna give it a shot. He's known for historically he's known for a guy that's not really miss games. So it had to have been something that really was bothering him to keep him out because I think that was only his second game missed in his whole career. So, but I think he's gonna do everything he can now to give it a go this week for sure.
Shout out Sean Johnson. I'm gonna read something that he put up right here. I'm gonna read it right now. He actually said it right there. I'm just gonna read what he sent to me today. Rushing leaders through week 10 is Christian McCaffrey with 747, Derrick Henry with 625, and then Josh Jacobs with 622. So he rose hella fast, bro. Throughout the halfway through the season, he's just 2 weeks later, he's on top. But since McDaniel's been gone, I mean, it wasn't just because McDaniel's was gone, but He's top 3, bro, and everyone's saying he was having a slow year. He's a top 3 running back in the NFL right now, and he has the potential to have up to 1,300 yards. If the season goes great, he gets about 97 yards per the next 6 games. It's not bad, bro, for having a slow start. But isn't it me? Like I said a little bit about Jacobs that he always has that slow start. Every year that he comes in, he has that slow start.
Oh yeah, that's what I forgot to say earlier. Dog. Like that's one thing that I do have a lot. That's why I have a lot more confidence in this coaching staff, just because of the simple fact that these 2 games, they showed me what I wanted all season, dog. Like, no matter if your fucking running game is not, hitting in the first, second, and even fucking sometimes possibly even the third quarter, dog, if you stick with it, Jacob shows you what he can do, dog. Like, because he's a big body back, dog. Like, you know what I mean? He's a bruising, running back where he's gonna guys in the fourth quarter don't want to tackle dudes like that, dog. Those guys want to. They're tired of tackling them all game, dog. They're fucking hurting, and their shoulders are fucking getting pulled out of the fucking, their sockets and shit. Like, bro, it's a big, he's a big back, dog. He's a fucking little wrecking ball out there. So, and I like the way that they've been feeding him. No matter what, they keep up with him and giving him more than 25 carries a game, dog. They're kind of, returning to that old school type mentality, football and shit like that. So that's what I like about this week. I think he again we'll have another dose of Jacobs, dog, and I think he's in line for another big game this week, dog. Especially, I think the Dolphins are averaging. I think they're giving up like 150 something yards a game or something like that rushing. So that could be a thing we could exploit on them, this week. So I think he's in line for another big game for sure.
100 yards rushing.
Oh, they gave up 100 yards rushing the game. Okay.
Which is a lot. You guys don't want to know how much we get.
Shout out Vic, bro, for subscribing. Appreciate you, bro.
Yeah, we're bad. We're bad in that department.
Yeah.
But their defense, believe it or not, bro, our defense moved up. And we said at the beginning of the year, because we thought that our offense was so good, or was supposed to be so good, that all we needed was a middle of the pack offense. Well, our defense is ranked 18th in the NFL.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I was just counting that right now. Defense is
18th. 12th.
Yeah.
They're 12th defense. And then that might be because they scored, 60 on a team, whatever, and then they didn't score. But this is what we need to do. We need to do it the safe way: is take the air out of the ball and run Jacobs fucking 30 times, 35. I don't give a shit. He needs to hang on to the football for one, and we do that and keep Tyreek and all them guys on the sideline, which is a good strategy to do. It might be a boring game. It can't be as boring. It can't be as boring as last week. You know what I mean? But if we're beating a good team, we're beating a good team strategically. By doing that, by Josh Jacobs running the ball successfully, then you're beating that high up potent offense. They're on the sideline, and we should dominate the time of possession.
Yep.
That's how you beat them quick hit offensive.
And going off of what Raider P says, basically back on what you said right now is a kind of good timing. So, like, how much confidence and juice are you in Jacobs? Or juice is Jacobs or any Raider fan after hearing Bo Jackson telling Jay Chase to run over the motherfuckers? Yeah, I hear that.
Motherfuckers over.
Run them over.
They should know that already. Clifford Bo Jackson shouldn't have to tell you that.
Yes, sir. Shout out Clifford, man. Appreciate you, bro, for signing the homies channel. There you go. Soto, what's going on, bro? Salute. Hopefully you're having a good one.
I think that's going to be the big time. That's going to be the biggest thing for this week. Like, I think to get that run game going, I think the DA is going to get his. I think DA will get his. You know what I mean? Jacoby will get his. I think Michael Meyer, I think, is going to be in line for another. I think Aiden after that touchdown on Sunday, he knows, he could give this guy a chance. Those type of throws build confidence between two guys. You know what I mean? Now he could have more confidence in Michael Mayer, dog. So I just think Michael Mayer's gonna become a big part of this team in this stretch, bro. And this fucking what we got 7 games left. This 7-game stretch, I think he's gonna play a big part in if we make a run or not, dog. Because he's that third real big time weapon right now. Because as of right now, because we have Jacoby Myers, you know what I mean, and DA, they kind of take up the receivers portions of it, they kind of take the much of the snaps from that thing, where that's kind of where you see kind of Renfro not getting so much. But I think what's his name is going to play that third receiver role for down the stretch, where he's going to play a big time role, dog, and it gave a lot of confidence to fucking to Aiden. Fucking Michael Mayer, the rookie to rookie.
I think exactly, Gabe. I think Michael Mayer is what he is. He's not this, Kyle Pitts, Kelsey, Andrews type tight end. He's a run blocking tight end that gets open and makes the catch, and then he'll get yards after because he's so big. His priority is to catch. He's not going to get the deep patterns. You're going to get what you get from him right there in the back of the end zone because he's fucking 6-something. You know what I mean? So
hard to bring him down. Hard to bring down when he does catch the ball. That dude's. I like his game, bro. I like his game. He's a perfect guy. He's the perfect type of tight end that you should have for like a Jacobs. You know what I mean? A guy that's gonna put his blocking first, put blocking, at a high priority. You know what I mean? And still, find ways to get open and contribute in the passing game, bro, and really contribute. Like, it's real hard to get that fool down when you're doing it. And he showed it in the couple of catches. He's shown glimpses already. You know what I mean?
It's crazy. When he had caught that touchdown pass, I sat back and I watched him when they were doing the celebration afterwards. Dude, he was damn near as tall as Mumford. So he's a fucking big ass man, like running out there like a tight end, like another fucking lineman.
You see when they brought him in for the rookie photo shoot? The rookie photo shoot of the year, that fool was fucking huge, dog. He was the biggest dude out there. And there was linemen out there. He was the biggest motherfucker out there, dog. That fool's a big motherfucker, man.
Keep your eye on him. Keep your eye on him. No, he's a big motherfucker.
Yeah, I know. That's what I know.
He's bigger than Kelsey. He's bigger than Andrew. He's bigger than all them tight ends out there. He's just
the only one that I think was and barely was that dude Washington. Remember that dude from Georgia that was that big ass tight end this offseason?
He's taller. He's taller. He's an athletic
but what's his name's more like he's more like
he's bigger
boned, you know what I mean?
He's
big bone.
He's bigger frame guy.
He's fat, he's big bone.
He's big bone. He's stupid. Shit.
But if homeboy, what I see.
Be right back, guys. I'll be right back.
What I see Bo doing, Gabe, is I see him using
the Gravy and Gabe show. What's cracking?
You don't need love,
Go ahead, Gravy.
What I see him doing is I see him You
went mute. You went mute. You're muted.
That's why I kind of dig what this guy's doing as far as using those two tight ends, and when I don't want to downplay Johnson, but that's the old way of running the power scheme football with a big fullback like that. But if you got a guy that can move, an athletic big dude like Meyer and Hooper, he's doing real good at the run block stuff. He's utilizing these tight ends, and it's confusing defenses. And that's what it's built to do. He's still using this offense, but he's using these young players. He's using his playmakers than just the system. You know what I mean? The system does this, but he said, "Hey, Michael Myers can make this happen different than the system." You know what I mean? You got a little baby Gronk right there. Let's use him, but I don't know what his problem was without trying the guy out. And then, I hate to downplay Jacob, but you might not see him really that much.
Sean Johnson just Michael Myers 6'6", 275, dog.
Yeah. And he's what,
That's
20,
big motherfucker, dog.
23, 24, 23, 23, 20, just turned 23 years old.
Yeah, that's a big motherfucker, dog. That's like barely like. I remember when Andre James came into the fucking league, he's shorter and he was only like maybe like 10, 15 pounds heavier than him.
Mm-hmm.
So he's almost as big
as on the line. He mixes in. He mixes in with Colton Miller and Mumford. Mumford's a big dude.
Yeah, Mumford's of like 6'7", 300, 310, like somewhere around there.
If you watch the game, if you watch it again, our first down plays, bro. How many of those plays are negative? Did that piss you off?
Yes, I think that's what we need Jacob Johnson back because
that's the most important down.
I do like
in football. His first
I do like what Jacobs has been doing the last two games, but the pressure coming up the middle on Andre James, dog, and I've been saying it, all year. He's just too small to handle, especially the guys like Quentin Williams and some of these bigger dudes like, he's just too small, dog, and it's just he's getting blown up off the line, bro. Like, you know what I mean? Once he hikes the ball, it's just like he's 2 feet back into the backfield, and you know what I mean? It's a tribute to fucking, to Jacobs, that he's able to make that first cut and these last 2 games, not make it be a big issue, but it's just it's not good, bro. It could be just imagine with more holes up the middle and stuff like that without having to like dance around so much and get to the point, get to the hole quicker. You know what I mean? It's just we got Andre James is just I don't know, man.
If you start off on first down, bro. If you start off on first down and if you're going forward and you get 2 yards, okay, you got something. But this whole game, last game, and I've seen it other games. We're at 2nd and 12, 2nd and 11. They'll put you behind the chains right off the bat. That's gonna give you a long third down, and you can't start off that way, bro. This guy that's what needs to change with this guy. He needs to devise something to where it's just not off tackle. The guy busts through. I know you want to run the ball, but just run around the fucking gut.
Yeah.
It's hard try to let Jake try to let go through the B or something like that. I don't know, but I don't know. We can't start off. Our first down plays are whack.
Probably have to run behind Parham or something, dog, because no, but what's his name actually been doing better, especially run plays. You know what I mean? Especially last 2 games. He's turned it around since that fucking embarrassing, big first, a quarter of the season that he had, dog, like Van Rotten. He had a horrible fucking opening to the season, but he's turned it around.
He's doing very good. I think he had a real good game.
He's turned it around for sure. You know what I mean? But it's just like I think that the offensive line kind of gets a little bit of slack sometimes too, because you know what I mean. That like sometimes you can't see the quarterbacks, kind of, especially, but it's expected with the rookie. You know what I mean? And I wish just some people would understand that more too. Sometimes like it's like that's not that you can't really put if he's holding the ball for more than 2.5 seconds, dog, you can't really put that on the fucking, the offensive line and shit like that, especially on some of those sacks especially on that drive where, he took us out of field goal range, you know what I mean? Because he took 2 sacks in a row where you could tell he was holding the ball for over 3 seconds, dog, on those occasions. So it's like the offensive line though did their job. I mean, they gave the running back his best game of the year, but if I would say one weak spot in the offensive line that showed up a lot was in the middle. You know what I mean? With Andre James, but that is a bigger tribute to fucking, because they do have all pro on the other side. You know what I mean? But we're gonna see if Andre James, kind of fucking takes the challenge this week, man, and and just fucking plays better, bro. You know, just plays better overall, no matter what. Just play better.
I think we have our future center with us already. I think it's RM. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because Andre James.
We just go out and get a good guard, or we just go out and get a good guard.
Yeah, he's too small, bro. He's too fucking small. And
with all these big contract, he's done with his contract, I believe. Analyze, what's up, man? Thanks for being here, like always.
Sure, man. All right.
Subscribe to Raider Nation Live, Coach Gravy and Gabe. And if you want to throw out a shout to Mr. Not Here. So,
Mr. Not Here.
Yeah, Mr. Not Here. We took over the show. We threw him to the curb because he wasn't making sense. So it's the Gabe and Gravy show. What were you saying, Gabe? What were you saying?
What was that? You know, you let the kids play for a little bit, and all of a sudden, they're driving the car,
Mr.
sandwiches,
DJ Hot Pot of Coffee.
Hot pot of coffee. I had to wake up, bro. I had to be. It was one of
those days. We're putting you to sleep, though.
A little bit.
Dang, it's a snooze fest. He said, "Oh, fuck! I've heard that so much before. I've heard
laser
that
beams and just." Yes.
Well, that's messed up, man. We couldn't get my boss on here. He's a good dude.
Yeah, I know. We're probably
see how to.
Yeah, it sucks, man, because I didn't know for sure if we're gonna try it out, see if it was gonna work or whatever or not. It didn't, so like, you know what I mean. We'll get them on. We'll probably get them on because you're gonna be going on vacation and we're gonna be doing all kinds of stuff, man. We're gonna be
every hour
on the hour. We're gonna be like, hey, they finished practice. They're taking
back-to-back shows. I'll go first, and Gravy than you. You know, me, then Gravy than you on each channel.
Every 20 is Gabe, and then every 40 is me.
Yep.
Like that. But you know what? My mom told me to tell you guys something.
Yes.
What happened?
And the audience, and the people in the chat.
Let us know.
Evidently, my mom subscribed to the show, and she subscribed to all three of us.
Really?
And I didn't know. She was very upset the way my language was to Chris Collinsworth on Sunday night.
Oh,
so
shit.
I wanna apologize to all the young ones that were offended about Chris. She just didn't like me talking that way, so she told me to keep my language under wraps. So I apologize. That's the last time you're ever gonna hear me say that. I don't do it that much.
My question is,
Mom, for you, love you, Mom.
My question is, what did you say?
He was,
he said she didn't like the way I was talking.
And that's what I'm saying. I'm trying to get you caught up with Mom.
He said I was semi-racial, you know. I go, Mom, he was a white receiver. You know, that's all I said. Well, she goes, what'd you say in between that? I go, just a couple of beeps, but, you know.
Just a couple of
beeps.
She goes, yeah, the whole time you were talking, it should have been beep. Don't you have a guy that does that? I go, no. What would YouTube be with beeps?
Yeah, I know. They got Pat McAfee millions of dollars.
Yeah, that's why I had to. My mom made me do it, and to make my mom happy, there you go.
Of course, you always do that for mom.
I guess don't call. He's up. But you were speaking facts though, Gravy says. Man, it's in the building.
Look at the chat. They were saying that they agree with me. What about them guys? How come they?
You guys are all in trouble.
I just heard Gabe saying, yeah, you know, Chris Collinsworth, you know, he was all right. Now they said I come in late. I didn't hear I didn't hear what Gabe said. And this guy just got me upset.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't as bad as other days. He wasn't as bad as other days. That's why, like, usually he'll straight out be talking smack about the Raiders too. Like, he'll say some funny shit, like some backhanded jokes and shit. Like, all the time he's going to fucking gawk the other fucking quarterback regardless. You know what I mean? He's gonna be doing that shit. Like he's always gonna be doing that shit. But it's like it's just this week he was like, I don't know if they were happy to be in Vegas. You know what I mean? Happy to be back in Vegas for their second time calling a game because they were at a fucking concert the night before and stuff like that. So I think they're changing their little tune a little bit, but it still is kind of annoying when. Damn, dog! It's just like every quarterback's the best quarterback he's ever seen, and the smartest thing.
When he said when there was a minute left, we gave him the ball back after Spillane's pick, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we ran the ball. We made them use their timeouts, and then he agreed with that because he knows football. I give him that, but he goes, "Oh, he has a minute left. Watch out! Watch out! Yeah. He has a minute left." Like he was Tom Brady or something. You know what I mean?
Like, I understand.
Watch out! He has 58 seconds left, and he's gonna do this.
You don't know what he's gonna do. He's the king of comebacks.
Like I understand that you have to build the suspense, right? For like so people you keep people engaged and
intrigued. Yeah.
But still, bro, like look at who you're talking about. Though you're talking about Zach Wilson, bro. Come on, they haven't scored a touchdown in 30 seconds.
Watch out, Zach Wilson.
And all of a sudden he's gonna score and fucking like it's just like come on,
couldn't even get a touchdown, bro.
I understand that it's a quarterback and it was a shootout game and they were going back and forth and you know what I mean. There was already a couple of drives where they scored in a couple minutes, but come on, bro, you gotta call the situation and you gotta call the situation what it is. It's gonna be a tough task, but let's see what he can do. Watch out. Watch out. He's like, watch out. Like he's been
doing this shit for years.
36 tries in a row.
Don't
was the second
get your popcorn. Don't get out of the chair. Get your popcorn ready because Zach Wilson's gonna come back and make something happen. And not giving no love to Aiden that scored the touchdown. Got sacked, getting up his ass, 20 fingers everywhere. What's up? He didn't say nothing about that.
Well, it's the Raiders. The Raiders are always, I'm surprised.
That's one thing. Hey, that is one thing, bro. Even though, like, the next day, there was a lot of talk about that game, but everything was about the Jets not winning.
Yeah.
Everything was about what is it going to even be worth it if Aaron Rodgers comes back? If they're losing like this, like. Nothing was really, for like, a little segment here and there would be really quick. AP is doing, AP is doing over there, with this team. Like, and they still throw backhanded fucking, compliments, like backhanded jabs, like it's just like still like, what AP is doing with this team is great. Like, bro, this team has talent. This team is, it's just, they got the fucking cancer out of the building.
Mm-hmm.
Never once said that. You know what? If somebody wants to dig it up, I want to know if Chris Collinsworth ever beat the Raiders or he got hurt with the Raiders or what his record is. What his record is with it. But I've been dealing with this guy's bullshit for almost
I've never really liked
years of talking about our team that he doesn't give us no props.
You would think that he was like a Bronco or a Chief or something like that or a Charger. But he wasn't. He was a Cincinnati Bengal. But we used to give it to them all the time too. You know what I mean? We used to fucking shit. I think, but it's like, bro, you weren't even in our division. We weren't even your rival, nothing like that. But he hates the Raiders for something. He probably grew up. His whole family probably hated fucking Raiders.
He wanted to be a Raider.
Or that.
Get out of here.
You ain't a Raider. He probably wanted to be a Raider, and Al Davis told him, you're not a Raider. You know what I mean?
You can be a Raiderette. You can be a Raiderette.
Probably why he has that hate, dog, that rooted hate. You know what I mean? Because there has to be something along the lines of that shit. Because come on, bro.
Hey, Ross had a question right now. He says, "Hey, Raider Nation for life." He goes, "You guys waiting for live? Me and Gravy are in 559. We're in Fresno. Games in Riverside.
951.
Yeah, five. What? I'm sorry. 591.
951.
951. So it's like, hey, there's a little bit of the 5 and the 9 in there. We do meet up like when we go to the games and stuff like that, but we're just we just do it from here. You know what I mean? Do it from the house. But sooner or later, hopefully things start popping. Going into next season, we'll see what happens.
We'll get Gabe to move. We'll get Gabe to move down here.
Yeah, we gotta get
Gabe better home, bro. Less freeways.
Yeah, less freeways. Easier for you.
We got freeways burning down and shit. They're collapsing on.
You want to get me choked? What the hell?
Yeah. Hell no.
Gas ain't no $6 over there. But it looks like you got a little.
Hey,
little boy playing ball right there.
Gas over here right now.
Man.
Hey,
good picture.
Gas went down to 437. 437 right here. Yeah.
419, bro. 419, bro. What's up?
Going down though. It's going down. That's cool. Shit, I'm glad.
Except male cheerleaders.
It's LA. It's like downtown area. That area, you're gonna see still like 560, 5 something. Because it's still downtown area. You're still gonna see that shit right now. But as far as like over here, like Inland Empire, like Riverside County and all that shit, like it's a lot cheaper though.
Cool Kev.
Kev would be Jesus. Cool Kev, bro. Stop typing that with your toes, bro. That got to be a
fucking. Gonna be a Fresno threesome,
toes, bro. Fresno threesome. Wow. Easy.
Let's go.
No, that's all. Bro. Hey, you're in the middle.
Hey yo.
Okay, if you want to come to the east side of Fresno, chill, dude.
You thought that
you better just kick it in Buffalo, wherever you're at, bro. Wherever. No, Buffalo, I think.
Buffalo.
Chill in the snow, dude. It's fucking 75 out here right now.
Alfredo, the fearsome threesome.
The fearsome threesome? Is it the fearsome threesome? Wow, that doesn't even sound right, bro. I stopped watching ESPN 15 years ago and never watched pregame, CBS, halftime. Fuck them all. I don't.
That's fucking porno.
Watch you guys all day. Shout out Steve, bro. Salute.
Oh, that's
fearsome threesome? Jesus. Gabe's getting Eiffel Towered? Oh, shit. Gabe. No, fucking Eiffel Tower.
Your family, man. I can't wait to meet. I can't wait to meet your family, bro. Is this dumbass from Fresno over here talking all that shit that we disagree with? Yeah, it's me. What's up? Where the food at?
My eyes. What am I reading?
Hungry, bro.
Shit, man. It's already hour in, bro.
But for reals though, man, what's up with that big ass freeway getting burnt up?
It's bro, that shit. There's a bunch of fiends that live underneath, dog, and homeless and shit that live underneath that.
Arson, bro. They said an arson.
And I think it was probably a fucking that or fucking a homeless dude or somebody, lighting up. It's getting kind of a little bit colder, and I could see that shit happening. And there's a bunch of fucking pallets like stacked up under the freeway right there. Like they have like a pallet, like a storage area right there. So all of that shit lit on fire, dog, and that shit was a crazy ass fire, dog. Like it shit fucking tore away, like it burned some of the cement, dog.
Willie, what's going on, brother? Salute.
State of emergency. They put a state of emergency in California for that shit, dog.
Only in LA, huh? Little dude puffing out some weed. Threw it in a pallet real quick and lit up the whole damn freeway.
That was it.
That was some crack or some meth, dog. That shit was not no fucking weed. Sure.
Residents.
That was one of those.
That didn't even sound good. Ready to remember, bro. I mean, I hear what you're saying, but tuna sandwiches, yeah, tuna torta, oh, same shit, yeah. Okay, I'll fuck with it. Now wrap my head around it. It says we're getting investigated for arsons. It says I don't think it was bums that was their homes. Yeah, shit. It was firecrackers that lit the pilot on fire.
Right there. Yeah. Is that by your pad? Is that by your pad, Gabe? How far is that from you?
What?
The freeway.
That freeway, that's just like to get there, dog, on a regular day. That's just like still like an hour and like 10 minutes from here. That's pretty far. That's like a good 60, 70 miles from here.
So we're about an hour in, man. I'm about to do the light up real quick. I'm gonna just make a couple announcements. Gabe is monetized now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He has subscriptions. So over there.
Rams for Gabe.
Yeah, he got some money today, bro. Three-way, threesome right there. Three-way.
Yep. So
give my 278. Give my 278 in the mail.
Crazy, dog. I was talking about that Jack Jones. I was talking about the Jack Jones too in the morning. Like, hopefully we could put a claim on him, dog. Like I was talking about it in the morning. Like, and right away, dog, the news came out. We picked him up. I was like, oh, that's cool. Shit. He's still thinking like I am, dog. A little bit. You know what I mean? Like sometimes that could be wrong. Because that could be wrong too. You know what I mean? But it's just like you always get happy because the team's thinking along the lines of you. You're like, yeah. You feel good about it. You're like, shit. That's what I was thinking.
Mm-hmm.
I love the respect that Spillane's finally starting to get. Because there was a lot of fucking naysayers, dog. At the beginning of the season, dog. You know what I mean? Like they were saying that Spillane, like it was that he wasn't gonna live up to Perriman and shit like that, and you know what I mean. And I seen a different dude in that dude, man. Like I just seen that dude, over the years. I would say I watch enough football, you know what I mean? That because I'm watching a bunch of games, especially having multiple screens, on Sundays, just following fantasy football and shit like that. Just you can kind of see some of the the stars in the league, bro, and you could see him becoming more and more of a leader on that football team, and you could already see how Mike Tomlin was thinking about him and kind of would talk about him. So when we made that pickup, dog, I just I seen a lot of potential in that dude, and right now he's paying off, dog. He's fucking paying off. He's one of the fucking highest rated, linebackers, in coverage. Was the highest rated, linebacker this past week. You know what I mean? I think that's for the second time this year. You know what I mean? And then he already has 3 picks he got that pick with a broken arm. Has multiple sacks as a linebacker. Fucking, leads the team in tackles. Dude's a fucking star, bro. Like he's becoming into a star for us, dog. So I just that dude is, he hasn't missed a game, dog. Like and he's and even having surgery. You know what I mean? That fucking putting a plate in his fucking arm. You know what I mean? So that dude's a fucking animal. And like AP said, the two guys that he would want in the alley with him or Jacobs and Spillane. I was surprised that he didn't say fucking 3 guys, you know what I mean? And didn't say Max with him, but the 2 guys that he did say are he wants Spillane and Jacobs in an alley with him.
Yeah. So check it out. So just talking about Spillane, I was looking at the top defense players right now, Morig, and then it's Spillane. So Morig's been putting in some work too. But yeah, Spillane has 43 tackles, and it doesn't show how many sacks. I just was looking at top defense right now. But yeah.
Big ups to Gabe for picking, never leaving off Spillane.
Yeah,
we're gonna hang.
That's my next jersey. I was talking
first retirement jersey of the Raiders is gonna be number 41.
41 Spillane.
This morning when they told me what do you think your next Raider jersey would be, and I don't. That's probably gonna be one, though. I think Spillane jersey. I think it's gonna come. I think it's gonna be, it'll be probably the next jersey or the one I'll be asking for Christmas, or at least.
Spillane.
Yeah, Spillane jersey, dog.
There you go.
I'm gonna get.
Raider Romero says, "I can't wait to see Gabe's YouTube ads for Blue Chew."
Blue Chew and hymns for fucking, you know what I mean? For the hair.
That's how Gabe's gonna have an OnlyFans.
Just for Ben.
Hey,
get that beard.
You gonna do the Spillane? Get the dye? Put the dye on.
Robert Sala.
Yes,
the Robert Sala guy, but I'm not gonna fucking do it all Vicente Fernandez shit. Nah, I fucking get a fucking lighter.
Oh shit.
No, at least Vicente can pull that off, dude.
Yeah, Mari Burney could. Hey, he's still a young dude who I think has a lot of potential, dog. Especially not the last couple games. They're giving him a chance. He's still gonna be good too, though. I haven't forgot about him. I just think Spillane is just that dude.
Mm-hmm.
It's just noticeable that he does his beard like that. So I just let my shit go gray. You becoming old, bro.
Oh, Robert Sala? Yeah, no, that's just crazy, though. Like that was crazy on Sunday night, and it has the nerve to fucking be laughing at fucking Antonio Pierce, bitch, please.
But I mean, he was. See, a lot of people didn't realize that he was half right because even if he was going for the spot of the ball, and even though they instantly do the replay on that shit, right? He was right. They gave him like 2 or 3 yards. So even if he was challenging it, even though you're not supposed to challenge it within that, he could have challenged it.
He didn't get the yards though. He didn't get the yards.
And they didn't give the yards.
They didn't even do nothing. Like,
yards,
automatically supposedly review it. So then why don't you see that? Why can't you see that they fucking, So it's like that's the whole reason why he was throwing the red flag. Is like come on, food, like you guys ain't seeing it, so let me throw the red flag so you guys can actually see it. So you guys can know what I'm talking about. Because obviously you guys are looking at something different. You guys are looking for something different, and I ain't trying to see if it was a completed pass or not, or a real interception. I want to know he was touched when he caught the ball, and then he fell, directly from that contact after that. So he should have been down by right there.
All lies got you. Amari Burney, you was on him too.
Yeah, no, that's what I was saying. That's what I was saying. I still like Amari Burney. I still think he's gonna play a big role. Maybe probably not like a big time role this year, but in the future, I think he's gonna be a linebacker that's gonna end up playing big time over here, though. I mean, I think he's one of those dudes. He could probably end up, being a big role. I know we have Diablo still right there at Masterson, which they have a kind of lock, but I think Masterson and Bernie, I think Bernie could give Masterson a run for his money.
Yeah.
I mean, Bernie could give Masterson a run for his money, next training camp.
Diablo needs to get his fucking feet ready because he's gonna be running all over the. We need Diablo's speed this week.
Yep.
Yeah.
We need how fast he is. And Hobbs.
We're gonna need all them motherfuckers speed, dog, because this is the fastest team out.
Yeah, I was gonna say I remember you talking about Bernie, and he's pretty fast too. So it's like he might be out there too, kind of trying to cover. You know what I mean? I mean, shit. Why not wait?
Linebackers are quick.
Yeah,
linebackers that got that fast one to get out there.
Yeah,
I want to see pressure.
We're gonna see a lot of. I think we'll be able to see. Like on passing downs, if we see a lot of Bernie out there, I think that's because he's more of the cover guy, and I think you'll see more on rundowns. You'll see Masterson out there. Yeah,
it's gonna be a good game, bro. Like we're getting like really healthy, getting ready later in the season, and these next 2 games are gonna be crucial, bro. See where we gotta at least get one win. I prefer, to be honest with you, I want both of them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, of course. But I mean, one of these we have to get in the W, and I think it's going to be we have a better shot at this one, just because. I just have a feeling
if we get these 2, I'm gonna say this now, dog. Like I know that's a big 2, but if we get these 2, I'm saying I guarantee we're making it to the fucking playoffs.
Here we go. Ready room, what's good, man? Salute.
That are like, shit.
I'm with you, bro. I'm with you, shit.
Because after that, we'll have the Chiefs still one more time, but then we'll have the Colts, we'll have the Vikings, we'll have the Broncos. You know what I mean? We'll have the Chargers. So shit, at 7-5, we could get to 7-5 with those teams ahead of us. We're making it to the playoffs, though. But one things first, we got to get this one in Miami on Sunday, dog. It's gonna be a tough task, but I think with the last 2 weeks with what it showed us, I think we're up to it. I think this team has showed us that they're at least up to it. You know what I mean? They're not going to lay down, dog, and they're not going to fucking no matter what. So I just think that any team who plays us for now to the rest of the season is going to be in for a dogfight, dog, because they're playing for their coach. You know what I mean? For the coach to take that interim, kind of tag off and kind of just have respect. You know what I mean? From trying to prove that that was a good move getting rid of McDaniels. It's kind of
This
solidifying
kind of
their
reminds me. This kind of reminds me of when McDaniels was here with Buffalo, and then this is the Buffalo game with AP now. You know what I mean?
Yep.
This is our big game, our first big game with AP. That
okay.
that everybody's saying we're supposed to lose. Now,
Yeah, but I mean, everyone's
the
been down.
The Buffalo game was just plain fucking whack, bro. You know what I mean? I don't think it's gonna be that way against this team. Yes, I said that we were gonna beat Buffalo, but I'm a fucking Raider fan.
You're
And
supposed to say that.
I'm not supposed to. It's just I will say it. I'm down for my team. My team ain't gonna. My
Yep.
team will go 18-0 every year if I say it. In my mind, they are. You know what I mean? So this is the opportunity to see right here for me. And I wasn't even really gonna say this. I was gonna say it to, personally, but
Say it.
this is the game. This is the big game that AP has in the beginning of his little coaching career, being an intern, than like McDaniels had against Buffalo.
Me
Let's
personally,
see how different this team is now.
win or lose, this is going to be a big game for AP. Win or lose, you know what I mean? These next two, no matter what, like even if he does lose, it's. I mean, nothing's perfect, bro. Like you have to see how people react. You know what I'm saying? And so far, the way he got the team, bro, they're reacting good. And that was a tough game. You know what I mean? So regardless of whatever, bro, like either way, this is just like it's gonna be good for the nation all the ways across the board. Because
what game was tough? The Buffalo game?
No. I'm talking about the last two games. I'm not even worried about the Buffalo game because that was a
totally different game.
Yeah. We were just all over the place. We weren't ready for that shit at all.
Just see what type of difference there is here, you know?
Yeah.
What type of mojo did this dude instill in his team now? We have it.
We have it. We have it.
I can't wait.
It's gonna be tough, though. I'm not gonna lie. This is a game more that I'm nervous because this is one of those games that that's a good team, regardless of like you could say all that like what some media has said that they haven't really beat any team with over 500 or anything like that, but we're a team that's looking for some respect too, dog. So I think it's gonna be a good team, dog. It's gonna be a good game, and I just think no matter how if we pull this one out, no matter how we pull it off, I think there should be no criticism after this game if we're able to pull this one off, dog. Because like after that, like it should be like solidified, like stamped that like okay, this is different, dog. Like because now we're starting to get that motivation and being able to go into Kansas City, like that, dog. That shit's. It's gonna be a big fucking game, dog, because now you got that motivation.
Yep. Miami will go right after Peter. Shout out LV Raiders 67, bro. Yeah. They're gonna do that.
Wouldn't you?
Oh yeah, yeah, of course. But then also they're gonna go at fucking what's the name too? Hobbs. Look at what they did. You know what I mean? They're gonna test the secondary all day. That's part of their game plan. To be honest with you, I don't even think they're really even worried about the player. I mean, in the sense they are, but they're just gonna run their fucking game, and we need to adjust to their game because they're good at adjusting. That's the biggest thing. You know what I mean? I've noticed that about Miami. Like just watching a few games, and from what I've seen, they adjust very, very well. But they also, once they start getting that little comfortable and start getting you on your heels, they start playing their game, bro. They want to dictate what they want to play. So all these different, not necessarily trick plays or anything like that, they're going to find the openings. You run zone on them, they're going to run shit to beat the zone. And Raiders, as of late, have been running fucking zone. A lot of zone. Very little man.
Press man corner. Press man corner,
bro. If you guys don't know about press man corner, look it up. Google it. Press man corner.
Press man zone. Press man
zone.
But what I see here.
See, I'm sitting over here to spin some game and then you throw me off, bro. Come on.
What I see here, bro, is I see how physical we got with the Jets. You know what I mean? Miami's not like that. Miami's a finesse team. So if they get beat up and smashed and shit. They're not used to that shit.
Yeah.
So, we could say, hey, we're the physical team. It's like Miami playing Pittsburgh. It'll be a good ass game because the speed of Miami is always gonna beat you. We know that. But if you dictate the line of scrimmage and beat them down in the line of scrimmage and physical and test their weight room and see if you tougher than they're tougher than you and see what's going on with you. You want some of this? You want some of this Raider ball? Well, this is the way we are now. Miami ain't gonna want none of that because that's not the type of team they are.
Yep.
They want a ballerina around everybody and showboat. Well, we want to just fucking smash you.
Yeah, that's why I think that our front four has to play. Our front four has to play their game of the year for themselves at least, because if you get pressure on Tua, dog, like I was saying earlier, that's the key to fucking making this game kind of one-sided, and then you could kind of cause him to make maybe possibly some bad throws, dog, and get some good field position that way, and take advantage if you do. You know what I mean? If you get some turnovers out there, you got to take advantage and put it in the end zone. We can't be getting field goals. We gotta take advantage. We gotta, like we've been saying, with any quarterback, we have to get. That's one thing that has to always be good. Dog. We gotta be good in the red zone when we do get there. We have the weapons to be great in the red zone, dog. So there's no reason why we shouldn't be attacking teams when we do get to the red zone. Like we have, fucking Josh Jacobs, one of the fucking more physical backs in the league. We have now emerging fucking Michael Mayer is a big target that you're going to be able to kind of depend on now, and getting more confidence by game. And then you got one of the best receivers, if not the best receiver still in the game. It's just he hasn't had the chance to showcase it this year. But DA, bro, he's a big target also in the red zone, and fucking Jacoby Myers. You know what I mean? It's just there's no reason why we should be, we should lack in the red zone. So that we got to clean that up for sure too.
Just like we're, in the chat, we're saying we ain't got nobody that can cover Tyreek. Ramsey can't cover fucking DA. He ain't even the same hemisphere as DA right now. So who they got to cover DA? And then you got Myers on the other side, that catches everything.
Yep.
We got two damn good receivers too, and a big, good tight end. Who they got? Higbee
and a running back who's and a running back who's starting to come into his own again. You know what I mean? This year, starting to hit a stride.
Yeah. Matter of 3 weeks.
Look at Mozart the way he runs. He doesn't want to get hit. Very rarely smashes into people. He uses his speed. The new kid they got, the HA kid, I like him. He's a little bit more physical, but he's hurt.
Yeah, he's still.
They ain't got a dude like Jacobs that's gonna pound them linebackers and pound them DBs, and the offensive line that's gonna do the push on them. We got to do that. We have to. Then we'll get in that ass.
Yeah. Shout out to Gotti Got It Show Enough podcast. I think we're going to play our game, run the ball, slow it down, and get pressure on Tua. Yep, we've been saying that shit all day. And Auden Peter says, you need to take that green Raiders hat. It's silver and black. Oh, man, relax. House Junkies, what's going on,
bro? He's the veteran.
It's a salute to the truth. Dog, he was veteran big shit.
You talking about you?
Probably, well, I got a green hat on. He has a green hat on, so I'm a veteran too, yeah, bro. So it's cool. It's no big deal.
Bro, I got plenty of fucking hats, bro. Like,
yeah, I got tons of hats, bro. Like shit.
You ready for war, bro? You got the fatigues on. You ready for?
Yep.
You ready to go through the swamp in Miami?
Yeah.
Come out like a gator. Come out like a gator.
Come out like a gator. He's so stupid. Well, shit, man, we're gonna get out of here. Gabe's gonna be live tomorrow at 7:20. Are we doing early? But wake and bake. Well, what's the deal? Talk to him.
Tomorrow's we're gonna have the pickup show. Tomorrow, maybe like Friday morning or something like that. We'll probably do it twice a week, but we'll do it like. Well, I was thinking about the days. Probably Friday morning is a good little wake and bake day, probably, and then
that's actually a good idea. Yeah.
Tuesdays.
There you go. Shit. So there you go. And then Thursday we'll be live again. Raider Nation Live will be all three of us. Coach Gravy, Renegade 420, and I'm Dirty Low. We will be live here at 8 o'clock, and then Sunday's 8 o'clock at night. We don't go on right after the game or anything like that. We go on after at 8 o'clock every night. So after everything's all done and stuff like that, after the Sunday night game, we'll be live and stuff. So man, you guys just go to tune in for that.
What time we play at 10?
I think so. Yeah, it's Miami. So we're playing an early game. Shit.
Right after, bro. If we win that game, we gotta do it. We win that game, we gotta do a show right after. I can't be waiting.
Hey, Gotti, we were talking about it earlier. We think it's up in the air right now. We're more of a depth piece than anything, but yeah. So sorry about that. Yeah, but it's man, it's gonna be a good game regardless of whatever, man. Overall, we just finished beating the Jets. We're going into week 11. You know what I mean? As of yesterday, it's gonna be a good game, man. We're 2-0 with AP. We got another cornerback that could possibly do some work. Josh Jacobs is running the ball like a madman. You know, it was a tough game last week. You know what I mean? But as far as offensive line is concerned, but they're going to get it together. We'll see tomorrow who's going to really actually practice, who didn't practice, because there's really nothing on the website right now about practice, because they got the win, so they ain't going to come in till tomorrow. So we'll be doing that, man. But thank you guys for everybody pulling up, man. Don't forget to subscribe to Coach Gravy. There's like 50 people in here right now. Go over there, get in that ass, and go subscribe to Coach Gravy.
There you go. That's what I like to hear. Finally, finally, Gabe.
Finally, he got it out of me. Get in that ass. Go subscribe to Coach Gravy.
I don't need the pump up, dude. I can do it myself.
You got it. That just sounds all bad, bro. You don't need the pump up. You can do it yourself.
Blessing being with you two. It's a blessing being here with you two. You guys both deserve it. You've been doing this shit longer. You inspired me to do it. So I'll wait. I'll wait for my turn. It doesn't mean that meant to me. But if you want to give me love and help me move up, help my weight,
you got you, bro.
Thank you, bro.
So shout out to everybody, man. We had like 60 people out here at one point, man. I seen a lot of people in the building. Yeah,
motherfucker almost made me cry and shit.
Tearing up. It's all right. It's good. It's good motivation, man. Now this is when the work starts. Hey, I was reading some of the fucking shit about the YouTube. That's a lot of fucking shit to read, bro. I'm like, fuck. Luckily, I know how to read. Anyways, man, we're gonna get out of here and shit. We will be back fucking tomorrow, 7:20. 7:20, right?
Yep.
7:20. 7:20. Follow us on IG too. Follow Renegade 420. Gravy's not a Coach Gravy. He's at just type in Gravy on Instagram. You'll see his logo right there, and then I am Dirty Low.
I ain't that white dude rapper with the curly hair. Okay, I'm not
Jack Harlow.
Jack Harlow.
No, there's some rapper named Gravy. He spells his name not Gravey.
Yeah, it's a with the Y. It's a Y. But yeah, so we're gonna get out of here, man. You guys have a good night. Be safe. Like I always say, be thankful for what you do, got what you don't. Don't drink and drive. And on 3, Raiders. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Raiders!